watch some of the nation's finest square off on the gridiron. Today, two teams get set to square off in an inter-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the Florida International Panthers taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Entering play calls, College kick return.
And the Panthers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Follow the selected.
Dropping back, it's Horvat. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Right. Shotgun.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
After that last completion, it's second down. The offense changing the play. Now they'll run it on the toss. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
Well, this is a running back that gets stronger as the game goes on. They try to get him going early on the toss play.
And if you start stretching the defense sideways, sometimes a little vulnerable in the middle later in the game.
Yeah, that might open an opportunity for a play action. Maybe fake the toss and see if you can get a tight end or a slot receiver down the middle of the field.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Breaks into the open. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Talk about hard to stop. Like, so many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to go 50-plus. Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore or coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of the football because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these. They're just weapons of mass destruction.
Left, right, left X2 man. Spread.
They'll run it from the gun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
It's complete on the right side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job on the D.
Looking for a man, it's Jenkins. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum. And this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
FIU set up with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll run the option. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. The Miz are always going to have a threat to run at a quarterback, whether it's Ricky Dobbs or Kaiponoa, Kaheyaku, and Hata.
And then those guys, what do they all have in common? When you play quarterback at Navy, you got to be able to make a lot of decisions on every single play. Make them fast and make the right ones.
He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Back to throw, it's Horvath. Makes him talk to the hand. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Behind the chains now on second and long. The big fullback's got it. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose and nothing doing.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Punch quads open. All curl. F-twin. Punch quads open.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Chapman. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be first and goal from the 4.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
A designed run for the quarterback. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. They'll send the back in motion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Wildcat, clear, Blake, red off, UB Burlock, empty and cube, orbit double, power red, orbit white, power red.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Using his feet. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Midshipman.
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Split. Cover 3. Cover 4 pawns. Left exit. Right. Left exit. Left on 2-man. Left exit 2-man.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Jenkins. He lets lets it fly. Makes the grab inside the 30. Finds some room. Touchdown, Panthers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Normal, coaching, onside base, college kick return.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Play formation. Recent, their favorites. There are 8 categories. You have 2 options. Puntbacks, covers. Coaches, AHB zone, flood.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Caught in the backfield, it's Howard. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second.
Entering AHB's RPO red flat.
So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, it's Horvath. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Snags it on the right. Off and running. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Navy!
Entering play call.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defensive line.
Normal.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Take over, LB blitz. Left, right, exit, right, X 2 men.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the back. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. At midfield, he's got room. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Play call,
and that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
To the air, it's Jenkins. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lewis. Oh, he's got some space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, FIU. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UCF found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Knights football today. Those folks in Orlando won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Flood is selected. Player. There are special, shield, punt, flex, nor, load option. Rocket top, load option.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Now on the option.
Entering play called. Pop, midline, pop, FB dive. FB dive.
Able to pick up a couple on that last one. It's 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Gets it out fast. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Counter option.
Hey, man, this fullback is a weapon. Nice job catching the football and then turning upfield to go pick up that first down.
On the option. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The fullback. This takes me back to my days growing up, watching the fullback being on the field every single play. You don't see that anymore, but the big fella gets the football. Hey,
turning it on. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
Man, I want to be the play caller. Just to have a guy at the quarterback spot that's over 100 yards now that he's chewed up. He can throw it, but he can also pull it down, and he's so elusive, makes plays, really makes this offense go.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
Back to pass, it's Horvath. Touchdown, midshipman! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
There are 6 categories. There are 4 subcategories. Option is set to split 8 plays. You split. There are 4 categories. You have 8 options. Cover 1 SS blitz is selected.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
With the catch, it's Owens.
Listen, nice completion. Short game. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Got a man. It's Perry. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big
you have 9
down.
options. Cover 1, Robert.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle. It's Payne. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical day.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
To the air, it's Jenkins. Finds his back in the middle. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, man, he goes down, and he's going to lose yardage on that one. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Finds him out of the backfield. Open space at the 25. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
And I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield behind the...
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida International.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Rocket toss.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Horvath. Zings it complete to the right. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out. It's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback and the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Oh, they're after him. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Entering play clock normal.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Cover to invert.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to the run to start this second half. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw. It's Jenkins. Snagged in the middle. It's Payne. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Cover 3 matches
that
selected.
Throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Shoots it to the left. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice game. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
The Panthers getting set on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Bulldozes his way through.
Entering
he stopped and forced out
field.
of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Quarterback running on the draw. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed way upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake. Going for 6. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And you just got to wonder if the pass rush affected the QB's accuracy on that throw. He had his guy wide open in the end zone, but he had to throw a split second faster than he wanted to. The ball got away from him.
Corner blitz 2.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. the RPO. Fire right, trying to convert. Touchdown, Panthers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Entering play call, flex zone, coach, AHB zone, flood.
Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Picks up the first down. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Not able to hook up the air.
Entering play call.
Yeah, well, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. It's Horvat. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Empty, red up, QB, inside your triple up, power red, speed up, triple up, speed up, QB, orbit what, power, orbit double, empty and QB, red option, QB heel. Play, coach sig, thick punt, flood. AHB zone double, punt 2. AHB zone WK.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. On the option. Running into the open space. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
On the run, fires downfield. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Got him downfield. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, you're trying to break the tie.
Entering play and challenge coaching. Pause. You have 3 options. Depth chart. Entering. Yes. And challenge plays. Entering
golden opportunity in the red zone here in the second half, but you've got to hold on to the football, and that's a play that is going to haunt him for a long time to come.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone.
Cover 1 SS blitz is selected.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Jenkins. Got his man on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that direction. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got the quick pass. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these third downs present themselves.
Even 6-1.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
Sends it back in motion. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
There are 3 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 4 quarters is selected. Seam flat.
We've swapped sides of the field and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway.
Overflex. Formate. 5-4 odd. Even 6-1. Cover 1 MLB blitz.
They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. Got it in the middle. It's Perry. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Cover 1 MLB
and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess. All by himself down the middle. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Navy! The defense takes matters into its own hands. What a shift in momentum. What a big-time play. He just took matters into his own hands.
And what a mistake by the QB throwing the football. His receiver, obviously, they were on the same page at all. When the defender steps in front, makes the big play. And then every kid's dream, right? You play defense, you create the turnover, and then you take it all the way.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Minnesota delivered a statement victory that's going to be celebrated in Minneapolis for some time. And if this team's not careful, it could become a football school again like it was back in the 1930s and 40s. All that speculation.
Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And how fast did this momentum just completely flip? Your defense gives up points. You're down by a touchdown, and your kickoff return unit in the fourth quarter, when you needed a play, comes up with a huge play. And now you are 1 point away from tying this game. Or you can roll the dice and try to take the lead.
The extra point here would tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Formation. There are 8 categories. You have shield formation, norm, load option.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense trying to take it back.
What a clutch stop for this defense. You get in the fourth quarter, you got to make those plays. Get the ball back to your offense in a position now to go take the lead in this ball game.
You have 8
The
options.
Florida International offense is back on the field. QB draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And the draw play, it's about looking over here, look for pass, and then slipping it in real quick. Defense, too quick, getting in the backfield, caging that ball, making it stay in the middle of the field, getting the big TFL.
Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. Caught over the middle. It's Perry. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on third. Quick completion on the out route. Touchdown, Panthers! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
On return 33, even
They'll try to add another to their lead.
You have 3 options. Return middle is selected.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass.
Normal.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
You have 2 options. Hail Mary is selected.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. In a perfect world, quarterback hits his last step, turns the ball loose, receiver comes out of the break, ball's there. That's not what happened there.
Because this isn't a perfect world, because we're going to put a defender on you, mess up that timing where it's not easy breezy, just like you're throwing on there. It's a nice job by the defense disrupting the timing.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll power it inside with the fullback.
Enter middle, FD dive.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Horvath. Now sliding to his left. He'll pull it down and run. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards. But this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
They got a little bit, but they didn't get the first down, and you're obviously trying to get the first down, but you try to slip in those screens occasionally on third down. I like when you slip them in there to try to make a big play, catch the defense maybe being a little aggressive.
Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him
Entering
short of the
play
marker,
call
and they'll turn it
formation,
over on
there are
down.
6 categories. There are 4
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on fourth down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot. In a sudden change situation, let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that fourth down.
Breaks into the open. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man.
Entering
Fourth quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
And the Panthers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
For categories, you have
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Got the back over the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get concerned. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Now the play fake. He's got it on the run. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up first and goal.
There are 3 categories.
And with the lead late in this game, how about going play action? The run fake just freezes the defenders for a split second, helps make the throw a whole lot easier. They get the first down, and tick, 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 tick.
On first and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs turning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? And by going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, FIU.
And
that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point is through, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth.
Onside is selected.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Flood is selected.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Horvat. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there,
Entering
giving
play
up
call,
some size and still making the
there are
play.
8 categories. You have
Well, here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game. The defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
He'll pitch it. Oh, he's got some space. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards.
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
Wide receiver going in motion. Holds and fires complete to the right. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal. They want to run this quarterback. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Quarterback keeps it. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Categories. You have 12 options.
They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Now rolling to the left. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone.
Coach suggestions. There are 8
goal line
categories.
situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key
selected.
in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. Defense was locked in. Nice job on the 3rd and goal.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports
Entering
College Football.
Screen, you have 3 options. Stats is selected. Return to HUD. Entering Weekly Advanced Summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen.